So you've gotten one traitor out, but there's more still amongst you. If you want to catch a murderer, you must use all of your senses. So why not get a little practice right now while adding some money to the pot? You're going to split yourself into 5 groups of 3, depending on which of the 5 senses you think is personally your strongest. Sight, hearing, taste, touch, or smell. Go ahead and divide yourselves into teams now. You must now all face a relay race together where each team will successfully complete a challenge related to your sense of choice. And we're going to be starting with smell. Each sense is worth $5, and if you complete every challenge in time, you'll add an additional 25 sweet dollars to the pot for $50 in total. Go!
Oh, okay. Not bugs. I was thinking it was bugs the whole time.
So, or not Morse code, it's Braille.
The second one has a gap in the first two. So the second one is like an O or like an F.
It's 1 at the very bottom and 2 on top. So it's 1 here and 2 on top on the very bottom.
Oh, M? Okay.
So I think it might be something to N something. That's my first round
Oh,
guess.
geez, they go all the way over. Put it in the top right. It's like
something up there. What are we trying to spell?
Oh, D. I think it's D.
Okay.
I think we're trying to figure out what we're
What the
spelling.
word?
DBMIS does not make sense.
DBMISE.
Where one letter mean we're missing
Demise.
a letter?
It's demise. It's demise.
Yeah, you got it. We're behind on time. I hope you
Oh shit! It's one of these.
Let's turn around. It's 24.
Oh,
Is it 24?
Is it 24?
Is it 24, Pete?
Pete, is it 24? Is it 24? I can't believe
At this next challenge, we had to use our senses, and I was on Team Sight. It was a survivor puzzle I am familiar with. We literally ran up and I ran away and was like, it's 24. We already knew the answer. They literally couldn't even film it, and we got it so quickly. So I'm glad I could save the team time, improve myself in these missions.
We crushed the competition because Danny knows how many triangles there are before we even get a look at it. I kind of wanted to solve it, but
Oh!
Woo, let's go smell.
Go smell!
Snip it off.
Yeah.
Place them on the corresponding swag. There are 12 circles and 11 jars. The leftover circle is your answer. After each incorrect guess, you must flip over the sand timer before.
this might be grapefruit.
Vicks Vapor Rub, that's eucalyptus, right?
Wait, yeah, mint or is it minty?
It tastes like Vicks. So
That's mint. Or no, eucalyptus or mint.
Hey, it smells like Vicks, right?
Oh god.
I think this is lavender.
Yeah?
Lavender.
Okay, we'll put it.
It's the only one that smells nice.
Yeah.
So I think it's lavender.
Oh,
Like,
is that sandalwood?
shit, or is this leather? Or cedar and moss?
I feel like that's lavender.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Also, if you would like, you have the option to pass to the next team. You would forfeit $15. Just so you know. And there's 8 minutes.
Okay. Total.
This is like a hand soap that
really good.
I might have.
Lemongrass.
Think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Mint is nicer. I think mint has I
Yeah,
feel
let's-
like I got more synesthesia when I
Okay.
smell mint.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
Let's do it then. Let's do it.
Um,
And so what
How do they know?
Guess?
You did what's your guess?
Mint?
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Is the one missing? Nope. Okay.
This is, I feel, mint.
That's mint.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, that was on
I
tomato
say let's just
leaf.
do grapefruit. That's her last.
Yeah. Wait, can I smell tomato leaf? Because I.
Well,
That could be.
now I'm just like, yeah. Okay.
Grapefruit. Yeah.
All right, we lose. All right, we're done.
No. Let's start with this one.
Yeah, let's start with that
I'll
one.
do a little bite. You do a little bite.
This is dirt. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Oh, it's pepper maybe?
Oh, well, this one? Pepper sounds good.
Wait, which one did you say was soy sauce? This one?
This one's some kind of hot sauce.
This is giving dirt.
It's giving dirt. It's giving like I don't know. This one fucked my taste.
The word is spices.
No. I say we let the other dude go for it.
Yeah? You gonna?
Let's see. E. B. F? I know the first one. Oh fuck, there's so many.
Okay.
C.
That's a lower note. Push A. R. What was the next one? Oh, it was lower.
The one before C, so.
So A, R, E. No, maybe D. Do A, R again. D. No, it's not D.
A, R, V.
Oh, that feels right.
Okay, let's try it
G
one more
feels,
time.
G is right.
A, R, V, E, G.
But it ends on it. So G is the second to last. It's 5 notes, and I think G is 4.
Okay.
The 5 is. So
Yes.
after the first two.
A, R, V, G, E. Oh, wait.
G,
E,
E. Yeah.
A, R, V, G, E.
I think so.
So you're looking for a word that is comprised of those letters.
A, R, grape.
Great.
Correct!
I just had a conversation with Carrie, who I don't know if I can trust entirely, but the Ben A thing from round 1 makes me think that Carrie is more absolved than I had initially thought. And we were talking about a potential, let me make sure I'm in the clear, Ben S. suspicious. Ben was in the group of 4 who was talking to me, and he is being really cagey with information. At least he was when we tried to talk to him about stuff. So we'll see if the momentum keeps moving that direction. I wouldn't be upset about it because he's on my short list, but still just trying to live and learn.
I don't know if I trust Stefan all the way. You know, he's kind of throwing out some names. He was the first one to throw out Jack, and everyone else is being a little cagey, but I don't know, I can't trust anyone. I gotta be more selfish, because otherwise I end up like Jack. But I still think I'm Harris. I still think Ben S. Someone I don't expect.
So, Dirks and I are traitors. We've made 2 murders now. And she already has her name out there. She got 4 votes at the last round table. And so we made the decision to murder someone. Joanna did put her name out there. So, you know, my story to her was, this is your choice. If you want to do someone that put your name out there, that's great. Because I think you can double bluff and say, that would be so stupid for a traitor to do that. It's very obvious. So we'll see how she sells that. I'm okay with her name being out there because it means it's not on me. And, you know, I'd love to continue to work with Dirks, but if it means that I get to pick somebody else that doesn't have heat on them and it does come back to bite her, then it's not the worst thing for my game.
What was the basis for Dirks?
Yeah, just like body language at the beginning when
Like when they
chose. Yeah,
got it.
Like when we all kind of came up.
Gotcha.
There's just some like body language things that people were saying.
Okay. So I feel like I don't know anyone. I feel like Dirks is the name. They also said Stefan, like, because there was one group that voted Stefan.
Yeah.
So I feel like,
but I'm not attached to that.
right, and
Obviously.
Because we were
personally
interested.
don't.
You're on your way out, Mr. I get it.
Watch your back.
That's why I kind of feel like at the round table, although it was kind of nice to do it quickly because people weren't talking as much, we didn't learn a lot of things at the round table, like for everything to be revealed in front of everyone.
Yeah.
So, I guess.
Do we want to?
I had
Talk
this
to more
book.
people and-
I had this book written by some old CIA guy. Should have read it.
Yeah, like, okay. Well, but I think it would be interesting to figure out who it was the start of your rumblings.
The rumblings.
I have no idea.
The rumblings happened in my group that I was in.
Okay, so who was the one who said that they thought it was Dirks?
Well, at the start,
I tried to ask Allie, she didn't remember.
Did not get it right last time, so hopefully you'll be better this time and actually get it figured out.
So we said before that that we want to have more conversation at this roundtable because that didn't happen a lot the last time. So names that I have heard have just been echoes of the votes that were last roundtable. So it was Dirks and Stefan. So those are the only names that I've heard, and those have been based on random behavioral observations that I did not have, but other people have. So I guess, what are your guys' responses to that?
I know why. I think I'm not very exuberant. I don't think I'm villainous, but I do think I am very loud because I do enjoy creating some energy for us all to have. I do think I did the right thing in speaking up for Carrie. Based on what he did, he was in hot water, and I think being a loud voice in his defense stirred anybody who may have been on the fence, or because I was louder, people may have been like, oh, that might be the majority, better vote with it. And I think we turned out to be right. I think Carrie probably has the highest chance of being a faithful. That being said, I was wrong with the Jack. I've not been able to ascertain vibes. My vibe radar is defined right now.
My response is I was surprised, and I guess like the reason of acting, or I don't know, moving different or whatever I did different, I don't think I was acting different, but I guess I'm not watching myself. It didn't seem like that was a very strong reason, or the people who picked it really believed in that heavily, and now I feel extra weird or extra conscious of.
What I'm noticing is people are coming up to me and injecting that into the conversation.
Sure.
And Jack felt injected in the conversation. So I think Jack was right about grouping. I've noticed people injecting the conversation.
Who do you feel like is injected?
Ty was injected. Saloni, you came in hot with Jack when we were duo.
I came in hot with Jack after talking to Stefan. I mean, I think that's where I'm trying to be. Well, I mean, I think the group mind thing is really true. It's it kind of comes because you talk to one person, and then, especially in that last round, because we're doing small group conversations, I think that in that moment it was harder to pull something out of thin air. It was easier to be like, oh, Jack was the only person who voted differently. That's more of a belief to go off of. But now I feel like it's actually the Traitors probably trying to blend in, so it's harder to just go off of things like that.
Yeah. It's harder to ascertain vibes.
Right. No, but I mean, there's so little to introduce. I invite someone else to inject into the conversation.
I'd like to hear from someone that's never spoken at a banishment, because some people stay quiet a lot here.
I say one more thing before we do that. There you go. This is why I don't talk. Okay, yeah. So I talked to some people about this, and I brought up Dirks. By the way, I obviously really like you, and so I feel bad saying that, but I mean, my only thing was you would play the game before and you were faithful, and so I was like, I don't know, I can see the production being like, oh, let's make her a traitor this time, like she was a faithful last time, so that was a little suspicious. And then Solani, when I tried to talk to you, right away said that you didn't think she was, like, oh, no one's talking about Dirks anymore, and I felt that a lot of people were, and so it was kind of weird that you were like, oh no, no one's talking about her anymore, this not her.
Well, yeah, we were in the sound group together, so I feel like we just talked about the whole thing just now, so I just was like, oh, I feel like the Dirks thing was last time. A few people group-minded over that, over a few movements, but I felt like this time around, because it was not anything substantiated, I was like...
Yeah, just as weird, you defined it right away or something. Like, oh, no one's talking about it, but people are. So I just thought that was interesting.
I was one of the people who voted for Dirks in the last round, and I know Joanna was as well. Mm-hmm. And so the fact that one of the few people who voted Dirks was immediately killed just felt a little bit too obvious to me.
Yeah.
It seems more like a frame job than a genuine Dirk.
It's like the reverse of the
Right.
It goes back and back and back. So, I don't know. I don't think that fully takes blame off of Dirks. And to talk more about group things, yes, I've read 1984. It's bad. I understand that argument, but at the end of the day, we need a majority. majority. And hence like what this conversation here, and I'm glad we're actually talking this time. But with that being said, I want to hear some more people out, and like people who've been quieter at these, I would love to hear like I haven't heard much from you, and I know like before you were like and Ty came on, like I haven't heard you speak this whole time.
Yeah, it was just, I think what you were talking about is when I walked up there, yeah. So that was just based on the previous conversations that I heard, so I didn't need to inject a new idea into it. I'm just saying, let's not forget, you know, where we were. Like, I don't know necessarily that you are a traitor. I don't think you've behaved in a way that would make me feel like, well, I think you've been very vocal in trying to find the right person and everything. So I get it, but I'm just saying, like, I don't think we need to lose sight of it. I completely agree with what Lincoln said about Dirks, that I don't think that it would be, like, I don't think someone that just got their name written down would immediately murder a person.
So who would want to frame Dirks?
Yeah.
Well, the Traitors.
I feel like I'm supposed to be saying something to defend myself, but I don't really, other than I'm unfaithful and I don't know what I have done so far to be weird or whatever, but I guess that's my defense.
All I can say was after someone who was in that group of 6 that ended up mostly voting for you. It does, at least in terms of the people who were throwing in your name, it was truly we have nothing better. So I don't think there's really anything that. It's a tough position if you don't really have anything to defend yourself for. Because you didn't do anything wrong. It's just, it does feel like it was grasping for a name, but I know that doesn't help the situation because we're still at the same position where nobody has anything.
It's also your second time playing.
The first time I signed up, I thought it was going to be like a comedy based. because he posted it, and I know you do comedy, and it was like I signed up through the Google sheet, and I was like, you know, they do Survivor at Ohio. I thought it was going to be like that. So then I signed up, and then I was like, oh, this is how that is. Then I had staged a traitor before, and then I went and was murdered 6, and wasn't good at it, and that was it. That's my history.
All right, the time for talk is over. Please vote.
I heard you say that. Fuck. Okay, I'm so sorry. Just because you admitted you put down traitor, I voted Carrie. That's enough to go off of right now.
This is not a group thing, though. Dirk's triple reverse frame, huge move.
Just based on the discussion about last vote, I voted Ty.
I voted Saloni.
I voted for Carrie as well.
Stefan works perfect.
I did not want to vote for any of these names because I didn't have any information about them, so I essentially burned a vote on Norman for saying I'm the reason that he doesn't talk.
This is a lot of votes.
I also voted Dirks.
I'm so sorry. I just became before. I just really didn't have anything else to go off of.
I also voted for Dirks. I'm really sorry, it's just for the reasons mentioned, and I worried that if we didn't get answers, we would keep coming back here.
Stefan, sorry, because after all,
I voted after hearing the question of who is sitting and staying quiet, and I just voted for somebody who I have not heard a lot of information from. Sorry.
All right.
Let's talk.
Unfortunately, I believe Dirks, you have been banished. We would like to take some truth serum and then stand at the entryway and say who you are.
let me just put my armor on. Alright. Okay, this is good. Well, this fun. Like I said, I did play before. Not well at all. I have no strategy. And I don't think I was being weird, but maybe I am. Because I am a traitor.
Let me start with how unfair I think it is that you would kick someone out of a game because they're a traitor, especially when they didn't choose to be one. I didn't pick this life. Well, I did sign up for this game, so I knew there was a chance of it happening, but I didn't choose this on my own. And I did nothing that would make me even seem like a traitor. That's like the worst part about this, is like, even because I am a traitor, I did nothing traitory. So why would you kick me out? And yeah, people said that I was acting weird. Some people thought that I was like acting weird, but I'm like, do you know me in my daily life? But for real, I had a really good time, and people are very sweet, and I had so much fun. And being a traitor is really fun. I didn't get to do it for very long. I was out 5th, which last time I was out 6th, and I just wanted to make it one step further. Another thing people thought was that I had some skills because I had played before, even though I was very clear about the fact that I thought that I'd signed up for a Traitors themed comedy show the first time I did it. So I did not come in with skills. I did not leave with skills because I was just panicking the whole time because, as I said, I thought I was doing a comedy show. And then I didn't gain any skills in between because I don't practice this stuff. Like, I don't practice traitoring on the daily because I'm such an honest sweetheart. And honestly, I didn't lie in this game at all until I had to defend myself at the end. How long can these be? Okay. I had fun. Now I'm gonna drink and watch other people lie to each other. It's just like life.
Ty.
Crazy
Things are
stuff.
not going well for
Things
you.
are not going great for the Traitors. Shot
2
in the-
already gone,
Yeah.
2 of 3, and you've gotten votes.
And I've gotten votes.
How are you feeling?
Not great. Hopefully can recover with, by talking to Solani, Lincoln, Nicole, who's throwing my name out there. I'll talk to him and see if I can get a reason why. If it's just me doubling down on Carrie, maybe that was not a good move. Maybe people are so off on Carrie, aside from a couple of people, that it was like too much for me to kind of go back to that. So I think maybe that ruffled some feathers. So I'll see what Nicole has been saying, but not good that I'm already drawing suspicion. One was just a random dart shot that landed, and then Dirk's I think her playing last year, that caught some attention in her, I don't know, just body language. So yeah, not great.
Great.
Optimistic.
I do have good news. You can recruit right now if you would like.
Yes.
I think you should.
I think I should too. If I would get voted out, then we're done.
Yes.
So, it's, to be fair, it's recruit or murder, right?
We're actually going to do both, but we're going to do the recruitment first, and if they're recruited, they'll be a part of the murder.
Excellent. Okay. So let me think about it real quick. Coming into the game, I've played a game with Norm. I know Danny and Meredith outside of this, so I want to avoid picking someone that I know personally, just because it's, 1, less fun, and 2, I feel like those are faithfuls that might protect me or might advocate for me as faithfuls.
Right.
So my other inclination was to go for someone else, random. So I've been kind of racking my brain of who it would be. Thought about Allie, because Allie is very much believed to be a faithful, I think. And I think that she would be good for that reason, but I don't know, strategy-wise, how much there is to bounce off. I wasn't getting a lot of that from Dirks, so hopefully I want to pick someone that's going to have that strategic mind for it too. Not that I just haven't had a lot of conversations with Allie, so I don't know how that would go. I've talked more with Lincoln, and Mikey and Jake are the 3 that I would consider.
Cool.
Jake being very good at knowing strategy games, Mikey being very vocal but not really putting a name out there might draw a little attention, and it's okay. Like, I want someone that name is not out there, but could easily draw attention away from me.
Cool. So we need to go and pick, because if we're doing both, we gotta hurry.
Yeah, let me pick. I'm going to pick.
Mikey, the Traitors have offered you an invitation to join them in their treachery. You have the option to accept, and you will be part of this murder right now, or you can decline them and stay a faithful.
I have been wanting to be a traitor this entire time, so I gladly accept, and I'm ready to murder some people.
I decided on Mikey because I feel like he is someone that I work well with, that I get along with, and someone who does not have suspicion on him at all right now, but could be someone that arouses suspicion later just because he's so friendly and outgoing, and it's the perfect cover for someone to be a traitor and be that way. So, you know, hopefully we don't have to turn on each other. I hope that we can take it to the end together. I would love to do that. But if we have to turn on each other, I'd have no problem throwing Mikey under the bus, and I'd expect him to do the same with me. And I think we'll work well together.
All right, you are both traitors. We don't have a lot of time, so you need to decide who you'd like to murder.
Do you have anyone?
So, no, not soundly. The only thing that I would say is that Noah told me that Lincoln gave him a bite of his apple. He was like, just so you know, I took a bite of Lincoln's apple in case. Have you watched the season where they murder in plain sight? They have someone to take a drink of something?
Yeah.
So that's a way to throw it, like, suspicion onto Lincoln if we were to kill off Noah. That's just the only thing that I've thought about, but I am completely open.
Guys! Koa.
He's dead.
What? Koa.